Hey guys, so today I have a tutorial using all Maybelline products. I don't know if you heard, but a lot of the beauty gurus on YouTube are going to be doing Drugstore June, which is basically almost all of our videos throughout June are going to be based on drugstore makeup products or talking about them or hauling them and all that fantastic stuff. So Maybelline is one of my favorite brands from the drugstore, and I have a lot of their products. I really like their face products, their lip products. I really love their lip products. Their eyeshadows are really good quality. The color tattoos, the mascaras especially. So yeah, I have a lot of Maybelline products. There is one product that I'm going to use in this tutorial that is not Maybelline because I was looking for a product that Maybelline has in like 2 or 3 different drugstores and I could not find it. So I'm sorry about that, but I will tell you what that product is when we get to it, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Sorry guys, I forgot to say that makeup that I just had on was not the actual tutorial. What it was going to look like, that was just makeup that I had on before. So now I have applied like a quarter to dime / nickel sized amount of Maybelline BB cream, and I believe I'm in the lightest shade, but it does oxidize a little bit, so if you think something is going to be a good color for you, imagine it 1 or 2 shades darker than it really shows up in the bottle. But that was lucky for me because this summer I have gotten a little bit darker in skin color. So I'm just going to start dabbing this and just applying this on my face with my fingers, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend this out. And oh yeah, and I'm not using like Maybelline brushes. I don't even know if Maybelline makes brushes, but I'm not using them if they do. And just evenly spreading this all over my face, and then using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and just blending this all over my face until we have a really nice, smooth, natural finish. I am applying this under my eyes for some extra coverage, and then we're also going to put it on top of our eyelids to act as a eyelid primer. So once you're done with that, that's a pretty natural finish, but I do like to go over it with my Ulta brand beauty blender that I just hauled a little while ago, and I will try to remember to link my Ulta haul down below. But I just like to go over my whole face using this just to make it get a really even more natural finish. So now, before we powder, we are going to apply an under eye concealer. I like to use the Maybelline Age Rewind. I have it in the brightening shade, so it not only conceals, but it also highlights a little bit. So I like to twist up some product, put it under my eyes, and then also kind of dot it up my cheekbones, the top of my cheekbones, to highlight my face as well. And this is pinky toned so that it can act as a nice highlighter. So I just like to use my fingers under here and then blot it out a little bit. Sometimes I will use my Real Techniques brush as well. It works too for this. So now that we are done covering up our face with foundation and concealers, I'm going to powder. So for that I'm using my Maybelline Dream Matte powder. This was my favorite powder for a really long time, as you can tell. This is probably my 3rd, 4th, maybe even 5th time purchasing this container of this product. I really like it, and I just tried the Rimmel Stay Matte, and I'm not really sure which one I like better, so we'll have to see about that. But for right now, I'm still using my Dream Matte, and I have it in the shade Light Cream 4 to 5, and I'm just going to lightly dust this all over my face just to kind of set the BB cream a little bit, and also to set the under eye concealer that we use. So also, I just want to say right here, all of the brushes that I'm using, all of my eye brushes are by Beauty Basics, and so is this powder brush, and if they're not Beauty Basics, I will tell you what they are. So like that Real Technique brush, that obviously was not Beauty Basics. So once you're done powdering, this is the product that I couldn't find in the drugstores. I was looking for the Maybelline Dream Sun Bronzer, but I could not find it, and so I got this alternative. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Take It to Brazil, and I will be doing a full review on this product very soon because I really like it. And yeah, we're just gonna pretend that this is the Maybelline Dream Sun Bronzer, just imagine in your head, and I'm going to take the Essence of Beauty Control Powder, but basically this is like a really nice contour brush, and I really enjoy using it for that purpose. So I'm just going to dab this in. The pigmentation of this bronzer is fantastic, and so it's really easy to overdo it. So starting off, we're just going to kind of bronze ourselves a little bit on the jawline just to contour a little bit, tapping on the product, and make sure you tap it off. Oops, see, I didn't tap it off enough. And that's what happens. And then if that happens to you guys, you can just blend it out with your brush, but it's really easy to overdo it with this product. So all around your jawline, to give yourself some contour. Then we are going to put this on our temples and then work our way down just to get a little bit of a contour on our cheeks as well. And if you feel like you've overdone it, you may have, and just blend it out a little bit more. This is a very highly pigmented bronzer. So moving on to eyes, we already semi-primed our eyes with the BB cream, but I'm going to use a 24-hour color tattoo. I have this one in Barely Branded. If you're only going to go out and get one, I would get this one because I feel like this is a color tattoo that is going to look good on a lot of different skin tones. So you're going to take this and put this onto your eyelid. And don't use too much or else it can get kind of sloppy looking. And just kind of dot this all over your eyelid, and this is a really great eyeshadow base. So once you're done applying that to your lids, you're going to take whatever Maybelline Trio you like. Not necessarily whatever, but for this look I'm using the Maybelline Trio in Crown Jewels 20. And I guess this came with an applicator, but I'm not using it. So it actually looks really similar to the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells trio, but we are going to take this light highlight color with a flat shader brush and just apply this to the inner part of our lids. This is only a little bit lighter than the Barely Branded color that we used. So just apply this to your inner part of your eye on both eyes. So whenever you're done with that, you're going to take the pink color that is right here. On that same flat shader brush, I'm just going to flip it over. Apply this to the outer part of your eyelid, and I'm going to do sort of like an ombre gradient effect with this. So then we are going to apply the darker, sulky sort of, I don't know how to describe this. Oh, it's like a mauve, it's like a shimmery mauve color, but it's not super shimmery, and I'm just going to apply this into my crease using another Beauty Basics brush. And this is really just going to slightly contour our eyes. It's not very dark. It's not necessarily going to be very dramatic, but it's just going to slightly contour our eyes a little bit. So once you're done with that, you're going to fill in your brows as usual. And so for that, I can actually use this shade that comes in the trio, that darker color. It is a little bit shimmery, but you can't tell in the brows, like it doesn't show through super shimmery. So I'm just going to take my angled brush and fill in my brows. So then I'm going to comb through my eyebrows just to get rid of any excess powder that was in there but isn't fully needed, and just to make them look a little bit more natural. And then I have been using a brow what's it called, a brow gel, but I don't know, it makes my brows feel a little bit like sticky, or not sticky, just like hard. This is where if you wanted to use a brow gel, you could use the Maybelline Great Lash in the clear, but I don't have that. I have the Anastasia one, and I haven't really been using it that much lately, so I'm just filling those in with my favorite brow powder. So once you're done with that, it's time for lashes. I'm going to use the Maybelline The Rocket Mascara, which I'm still kind of on the fence about. I find it's very finicky. Some days I love it, and some days I'm like, this is the worst mascara I've ever used. As of right now, it's okay, and I have this in the blackest shade in the waterproof formula. I've heard that the waterproof formula isn't as good as the regular formula, so I'm thinking that might be why I don't absolutely love it. But we're going to apply 2 to 3 coats on our top lashes and just 1 coat on our bottom. So yeah, right now this is cooperating, but lately it's been kind of on and off. If you're not interested in the Rocket, I would also highly recommend the Colossal Volume Express mascara. Actually, both of these are Volume Express, but I really like this one. I think that almost every mascara, Maybelline mascara, it's not necessarily the greatest mascara for the first, like, around week or two, and then once it starts drying out a little bit, it's okay. For lips, I'm going to start off with the Maybelline Baby Lips in Peach Kiss, and I already have a little bit of leftover lip color on my lips, so if it looks like I already have something on, that's why. But I like to use this under my Vivid lipstick, and I almost said Vivid mascara, under my Vivid lipstick, because it's a little bit shimmery, and I feel like it gives this matte, or it's not matte lipstick, it's just not like shimmery and it's not, you know what I mean, it's not shimmery. I feel like this, it makes it really glow whenever you use a shimmery lip balm under it. So this is in the shade Vivid Rose 875, and yeah, it's just really pretty, and I'm going to apply this to my lips. I also feel like whenever I apply a lip balm before these Vivid lipsticks, I feel like it applies a sheer coat of the product, which I like. I feel like it also makes it creamier and it doesn't dry up my lips so much. So that is all for this brand tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you guys are interested in seeing another brand tutorial. I thought this was a lot of fun. I think Maybelline is the brand that I have the most, like, or the widest range of stuff from. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that, and I will get cracking on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. This ended up being longer than I thought it would, but you know, whatever. And yeah, please like this video down below if you enjoyed it. Comment other video requests for this month as well down below. And hopefully you guys will subscribe to my channel. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.